Um, I mean, the fastball felt really good early on, and then the off speed felt better later. I think just the belief in I was gonna, make good pitches no matter what the count, no matter the situation. So I was frustrated though a little bit with, some of the pitches I threw, mostly fastballs that were just arm side and not, not a strike at all. So those were pretty frustrating. But overall, I just like the way I competed today, the way I battled. Um, yeah, I think that's just the main focus is just competing with every pitch. I mean, it's something about pitching here. I'm very comfortable pitching here. I think just pitching at home with our fans and, it's just really, it's refreshing, honestly. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But again, I think just, I don't know, I don't want to give up any runs. I don't want to, it's just a lot that goes into it. I'm not going to do it. So I think when I think that way, no matter if, if I'm feeling great, if I'm feeling bad, it's just the competitiveness kind of takes over and I just let that play, I guess, let it run its course.
I was going to ask you about that. Well, is it the mound, the backdrop? What do you feel so good about here?
I'm just comfortable. I don't know. I like the mound. I like the stadium. I like the 80 or the 73 degrees perfect weather. There's a lot of things I like. Um, but it's just the comfort, really. I think the comfort is really everything. And I think it's just transitioning that, to the road trips and getting in my rhythm. And once I do that, we'll be good. But I think today the main takeaway is just me competing and doing what I know I can do, even when I don't feel, as good as I have felt.
Hi, Blake. How big was this win for you personally to have this sort of outing, and how much did you feed off this atmosphere at Petco Park?
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere is great. I love the energy. I love the rivalry. I love everything about it. Especially pitching at home against them. There's a lot of meaning into those starts, so it means a lot. But I mean, just winning in general is everything. So it makes everything better. It makes everything just taste a lot. I mean, winning is really everything. So when we win, it's a great time. When we lose, it's not fun at all. And it just makes you want to win the next day even more. So winning today, is great, but we got to keep it going. And it just winning feels good.
And what did you think of the process with the umpires tonight? And what did they say to you when they check you for the substances?
Yeah, they checked me and they're like, "Thank you," and then that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty easy. Not a whole lot to it. I mean, they're not gonna find sticky stuff on me. They're just gonna find sweat. So if they want to touch that, they're more than welcome to. But then, in big situations when the crowd's behind you and, it makes the hitter think a lot more than if it's just no one saying anything except the crowd noise that was coming through the speakers, which was brutal. So, actually having like a crowd and a fan base that, loves the team so deeply, that makes it, that much more personal and it makes pitching mean that much more to you. So, being able to feel their energy and their love, that I mean, it makes all of us a lot better. The pitchers get no love with the swag chain. So the first time I got to wear it, I was spinning that. But it's heavier than I thought. I've seen when people hit home runs, I'm always up there spinning it because I want to feel like I get to hold the chain too a little bit. But I got to start working on some neck stretches to get ready for that because I'm not like Manny or Toddy with all that bling. So I gotta start small and build my way up to that big chain. I just them putting that chain on me at the end of the game. It was too quick. I got to build up to that. So, but in all seriousness, no, it's cool to actually wear it for the first time.
What did you know about Jake Cronenworth when the Rays traded him and Tommy?
Well, I knew a lot about Jake and I knew a lot about Tommy, and I knew both of them were ballers. I knew they compete, they play hard, and they're great players. So, I mean, obviously, when we traded Tommy and Jake, I was upset about it. But now that I'm with them, I'm happy about it. It was a great trade. It made the Padres really good. So now looking at it, I'm happy about it. But when I was on the other side, I didn't like it. But they're both just, I mean, they compete and they play the right way. They play hard. And I mean, that's what you want to play alongside.
Has Jake surprised you, even though you knew him a little bit in Tampa? Has he
Mm,
surprised you at all?
No, I knew he could throw the ball 100. I knew that. I knew he could hit. I knew he could field. I mean, I knew he could do it all. So when we traded him, when I was with Tampa, I was very upset. But again, now I'm with the Padres, stoked. What a great trade that was.
Is there something that is different? I mean, when you're going like this, I know they come in bunches, or that's what you guys say, but
Um, like I was saying to Bob, you're just trying to have quality at bats, and when you get that pitch you can drive, just go after it. And you can't control what happens after, but if you put a good swing on it, and kind of hope for the best.
I know we talked about this a little bit last week, but you're playing in front of a capacity crowds. Really, I mean, you've been in the big leagues for a year and a half. This is the first time you're getting to do that. What's that kind of experience been like for you, and how has that maybe allowed you to thrive off of it a little bit?
Man, it's been awesome. Ever since that first game against Cincinnati, like you said, first full crowd at home, the fans have been incredible, and I think it's that little extra boost of energy for all the guys just throughout the game. Whether you're 0 for 3 going into your fourth at bat and it's a big situation, kind of feels like they have your back no matter what.
Manny's defense, how impressive was that play in the eighth inning?
Yeah, it's not the first time I've seen him make a play like that. It seems like every big situation we're in on defense and the ball's hit to him, it's something special. So having him over at third is definitely an awesome thing, and I'm glad he's on my team.